as an outcome of the Maxi project, and I would also say several other projects, because I mean this is an ongoing process where we have a lot of research projects which give us a lot of knowledge that we then sort of generalize and learn from. And the result is a method that we use for user-driven innovation, which we call user innovation management. It is the user's innovation which is in the foreground, and what is the designer then doing? I mean, we are trying to manage this innovation process. It is very important that we give them the resources and possibilities, and I mean, in an old-fashioned way, you would say empowerment, of participating in these processes and being innovative, so that we don't just ask them questions and then we do the design. In this effort, user innovation management is very important. This is a user innovation management method, which is now in the form of a board game.
Yeah.
And it's on the way as a digital tool. Okay. This is general for all the processes that I have been doing the last 5 years. It consists of 3 important themes. The first theme is cooperation. You need to establish cooperation with your users. I mean, you need to find users who want to participate in the innovation projects. There is a question card with a list of questions that you need to answer before moving to the next step. The answers you put on the note paper. And you need to make a plan which, I mean, is both possible for your own resources and for the resources of the users. They often participate in their spare time and so on. This is very much about resources. How many meetings do you want to have with the users? Where are the meetings to take place? Who is participating in the meetings? And so on. Then there's a theme called context, which is about getting insights about the present situation and creating visions about future use. Insight is about getting insight about the current practice that people are in, that you are trying to design for. So what are the problems and the possibilities and so on. And vision is about creating visions for how to change some of these projects or how to design for this practice. So the techniques for these are, for instance, diaries or Venn diagrams or making GIFs and so on. I mean, techniques for how to help users express their needs, you could say.
Yeah.
While the techniques for creating visions are workshops and testing and so on. So what is on the market? And then there's the last theme called concept, which is about, I mean, sketching design ideas and presenting design ideas for decision makers. And when you sketch, you manifest your design ideas. Sketching is about moving from this, I mean, these are analytic insights, and how do you sort of move from these analytic insights towards designing? I mean, thinking in design concepts. You start a little bit here, but here you really need to sketch. And presenting is about presenting the outcome, you could say. I mean, when you have your sketches, you often have several iterations where you discuss different opportunities for design. And when you present, I mean, then you have quite clear knowledge about possible directions for design. For all these, we have inspiration cards which can inspire you to, for instance, select users for the innovation process or plan the process. This is for what we could call innovation managers or researchers or students or other people who are standing in front of a process where they need to, I mean, conduct a user-driven innovation process. So they can see that they have to be focused on 3 central themes and that they have to go through these 6 phases. I call it a reflection and planning tool because the really good outcome of this process is all the reflection and talking that people have to go through while answering the question for each step. If you would ask me, so how do you do user-driven innovation? I would say, like this.